Hey collectors! Here is a look at the Mcfarlane Toys The Dark Knight Batman with the BAF parts for Bane and Wonder Woman for her cameo in the Shazam film, and we will compare these two with the FONDJOY Toys version. And I would like to thank Darwin Yap for helping me out with these figures. Link for his FB account below. Check him out. And here is a look at the back of the box. For the Dark Knight Batman, it features Bane and the other parts which the other characters have. And for Diana or Wonder Woman, the logo of the Shazam film and an illustration of her with the magic lasso. And here are the figures out of their boxes. For both of the figures, they come with a character card, the action figure stand. For Batman, he has the two legs of Bane, his grapple gun, and oversized batarangs. For Diana, she comes with her removable tiara and variations of the magic lasso. And in the box, you can see the action figure stand and her character card, which is a staple for Mcfarlane Toys figures. And here are the figures out of the plastic tray. Both of them stands around 7 inches tall and is superposable. And again, I would remind everyone to heat up the joints before you go on crazy and posing these figures. The Dark Knight Batman figure can stand on its own, but in a action pose, I am suggesting that you use the action figure support stand. And the only reason that this pose of mine is still standing is because of the soft rubber cape that serves as a support. And again, I am not suggesting you leaving it on this kind of pose because it will certainly fall down. There is a defect with this Dark Knight figure, and for those who got their copies early, most of them complain of the biceps popping out from the sockets. With my copy, which I just got 2023 of July, I found out that the solution Mcfarlane Toys did was to glue it in place. And now I have to remove the glue residue before I return back the arm to this figure. For Diana, I cannot find the center of her balance, and so for this pose to be possible, I have to lean her against my backdrop. And Mcfarlane Toys corrected the thighs, but chipping out on the paint. Now the boots are all painted in black without the separation of the front and back armor. And to insert the tiara, all you have to do is just split up the hair from the side of her face, and when you see the gap, you could insert the soft rubber tiara for her forehead. Aside from the thighs, Mcfarlane Toys changed the head sculpt for this figure. It's supposed to look more like Gal Gadot, but if you are familiar with the DC Direct Kingdom Come line, she looks like the Wonder Woman in that comic version. There is an improvement, but the jawline throws off the likeness to Gal Gadot. And it's comparison time with the FONDJOY Toys version of The Dark Knight and Wonder Woman 1984 version. For The Dark Knight Batman, the Mcfarlane Toys was able to do a better head sculpt and details for the Dark Knight armor. Going to FONDJOY recreated the SH Figuarts version. The head sculpt is narrow and small, and the body is elongated, especially the thigh and leg part. Now, the fun part with the FONDJOY Toys is that it has cloth cape. Unlike the Mcfarlane one, which is still stuck in the 1990s, they all still use those soft rubber or plastic cape. Now, if you can mix and match this one, probably you can get a better version of the Dark Knight from both companies. With the FONDJOY Toys, Diana or Wonder Woman compared to the Mcfarlane version, even though this is a copy of the SH Figuarts, FONDJOY Toys was able to make a much better head sculpt, and the body proportion is much better than the way Mcfarlane sculpted theirs. Also going down, even though Mcfarlane Toys corrected the thighs as I mentioned earlier, but the overall execution goes to FONDJOY for me, with the details on her armor, on her boots. Mcfarlane Toys chipping out on the paint application for their version. And this round goes to FONDJOY Toys. Problem with Mcfarlane Toys is that they are flooding the market with their merchandise and quality is sacrificed. And for size comparison, here they are with Buzz Lightyear from Toy Story by Bandai Model Kit and Superman from Justice League by Mafex. With Snoopy from the Great Pumpkin Toy Line by Playing Mantis and Kid Krillin from SH Figuarts Dragon Ball. With Jar Jar Binks from Star Wars Episode 1 Phantom Menace by Hasbro and Casey Jones from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie by NECA. With Steel Wheel from Silverhawks and Chitara from Thundercats, both figures by Super7. And finally, with the FONDJOY version of Superman. And with that, thank you all for watching. See you all again next video.